Hey everybody! So we actually had a sunny day here in Ikarohuna in New Zealand. So it's been raining and horrible for, I don't know, almost 2 weeks now. So it's been kind of suckful. But anyway, renovations are making very slow progress due to the weather, and I've got some dry rot there, so I've got to sort that out. So it's just a can of worms, and lawns need mowing and all sorts, because, well, you know, weather gets like that. So I thought I'd start here on the front porch today. As you can see, we've got all of our gear. That's me, a big duckweed bin, and there's, well, I rinse off in that bin, so the duckweed's taking over in there. When I get duckweed out of there, so I'll rinse my hands in that one. So I've been busy, so we don't have a completely ghetto fish room anymore. So what's been happening is I've finally got my rack up, which I will show you in depth a little more in a second. These were out in the front porch, they're now in here, as you can see. And what do we got here? So in here now we've just got, I'm getting a lot of reflection there, but that's okay. So we've just got guppies in here, and some plants that I'm growing out. I got this lovely little girl here, which is really quite cool. So yeah, there's those guys trying to look for a feed. Down here we have my platies, which are also looking for a feed. Got some alboneubes. I always say it wrong, so forgive me. Some swords, some twisted vowel, some dwarf sag. Got some, where am I looking? I don't even know where the lens is on my camera. Gee, out there, that cup, there we go. Baby mystery snail, it's not looking too good there. I need to put some more calcium in, I think. Up on this rack I've got plants. There's a set up there, submerged here. This one's got a heater in it. Got a little snail there trying to do his clean up job. Down here we've got my fire belly newt larvae. These are the Japanese ones. They're doing really well. I feed them mainly on brine shrimp and white worms at the moment. In here I've got, well, you can't really see them, but it's a spawn tub. So I've got some baby goldfish. That there is my very rudimentary brine shrimp hatchery. And in here I've got Daphnia, not long border culture, so trying to feed that up. And over here on the rack, the goldfish are now in a bigger tank, which I've just been doing a small water change on, so I've got to top that up. I've put my very special minnows that I want. Go like that, and might remove some of the glare. Well, the minnows that I really want to breed together in here. Got some more minnows in here, not that you can see them. Some more plants growing out. What I've done is I've left the rest of the team of minnows in here, but I've chucked them in with the leopards, or put the leopards in this tank, because I figured the minnows, I might not be getting as many baby minnows because of all the I can see them. All the snails, so I sell a lot of snails. So I overfed this tank purposely to breed them. But the minnow's been egg scatterers. I'm pretty sure the snail's probably eating the eggs, so I thought it's probably about time I try the leopards in here instead. Some of the hiding in the back there. You know, I'm not really getting anywhere with them in a hurry. And here we've got a very dirty tank. So I've got baby Bristlenose in here somewhere and some swords. So it's only focusing on the plant, which is really stupid. Forgive me, I'll learn one day. There is one. Can't even find you one. Oh, here we go. Right down there. There's a little baby right there. Okay, so here's all these little sorties coming up for a look. Like, hey, feed us. In this next tank we've got a lot of glare, that's what we got. Toothless. And here we have my all-time favourite, Dirty Harry. He's so cool, I can't get over how cute he is. A lot of people reckon axolotls are bloody ugly, but I just adore him. I think he's really cute. I can see how people might think old Toothless is pretty ugly, but how can you not love this chubby cute face? He's just so cute. And there he is with some food. And up in the top rack, which I can't reach, I've just got some fancy goldfish fry in there. Had quite a bit of die off. I don't think the food that I was feeding had enough protein in it. They were getting brine shrimp as well, but yeah, so that kind of sucked. Because I wouldn't think anything was wrong with the tank. I mean, the snails are breeding like crazy, they're happy as, so either that or the fry I bought was just, you know, failing fry in the first place. You can't be sure because you only know what the person tells you that you buy them from. I mean, it was just like the first set of axolotls I bought, they were, oh my gosh, they were so bad, they were stunted, they were horrible, and you didn't know any of that when you bought them online. It was only till I got them, and then I asked the guy, oh, how old are these? And he's like, oh, they're a year old. And in the auction it said they were young juveniles, right? I don't call that young and juvenile. Anyway, they were only a few centimetres, inches rather. So, yeah. So like I just got a crappy rack here. I mean, this doesn't hold a lot of weight, but it's kind of multi-purpose for that. There's some of the crystals I sell. Some incense. Salt, stuff like that. That's kind of my dirty little utility rack and place I've put my newspaper. Hopefully this isn't completely boring. I'd be bored by now. So that's a little hellerii air compressor. It's only running a few things at the moment. I'll be very interested to see how many it runs. So for lighting in here, I just have fluorescent shop lights basically. Seems to grow the plants pretty well. Down in this part of the hallway, as you can see, I've been very busy sanding floors, and I think I'm going to go with it like that. I like the rustic look because it is an old house. So that beeping you keep hearing is the dehumidifier in the other room. So the bathroom's through here, but you know, just close the door because eventually this will be a little shop. when I get my act together. I mean, I've got the house to paint and all sorts of stuff to do, so I'm not going to open the place up while it's a mess. So I've got more fluorescents in here. That's my tripod for when I'm doing camera stuff. That there is a little tank for bettas that I'm going to be getting quite a few more of, and I'm going to put racks through here as such. Well, I'll be using this cupboard as like a rack. I might put the newts in here later on too. These here are vinegar eel cultures. So, see if I can show you. This was the culture I got from a lovely lady down in, where is the lens on this? There. So you can see them all squiggling around in there. Lovely lady down in Poecilia, I think it was. So shout out to you if you ever watch this, you know who you are. White worm cultures, these ones have been bought, so they're going out next week. Then I've got microworms. These are my main tubs, and if anyone purchases any, I take a chunk out and put it in the hard sealable container. In that container there, I've just got a variety of food mix that I make that I feed out to the spring tails that I've got back here and to my slaters. So yeah, that's it for cultures so far. These guys here are the spring tails. I don't even know if you can really see them there, but I was trying them with a coconut core and sphagnum moss, and they seem to be living and they're all right, but I'm keen to get some charcoal and try them with those. So yeah, and I've got art stuff over there and miles of stuff to sort out. There's my bubble wrap, obviously, for the crystals. And yeah, and I've got some mealies going there for the leopard gecko, who will soon be getting a little friend, which is supposedly going to be he, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, so I've moved that into this is now the lounge and my office and bedrooms in the old living area, so been really busy. As you can see, I've got lots of work to do with the floors as well, so it's pretty out there. But yeah, so yeah, those are the changes. So not so ghetto now, but I've got to buy more tanks and stuff and some more racks, so there will always definitely be improvements happening if you want to subscribe and see. I've got some more footage of these little newts here that I will put up on YouTube in the next couple of weeks. Can also put up a video I took of the stunted axolotls I bought, so there'll be that coming up. Got a few little videos of fry and stuff to put up as well, and yeah, so always be interesting stuff. Coming up in the new year, I will be getting a lot more tanks and a lot more fish, different kinds. I'll probably get some from the wholesaler, and yeah, and there will still be more work to do on my little shop. And yeah, so wasn't very quick. Took my time blabbering on. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another stage.